Okay, if you are in Math 7, we're working from the Advanced 2 textbook. If you are in Math 8, we're working from the Course 3 textbook. We are doing lesson 4.1, example 2, and it can be found on page 145. So yesterday we talked about linear equations. Equations whose solutions, when graphed, form a straight line. Today, we're going to be working with a very special type of linear equations. So, our first type of linear equation says, I think they tell us to graph y equals -3. Okay. What does that mean? Where's my x's? How do I graph y equals -3? All this means is that all the y's are -3. All the y's are -3. So when we have an ordered pair, here's our x. Our x is first, our y is second. So in this ordered pair, if we have a positive, our y is -3. When our x is 0, our y is -3. And when we have our negative, our y is -3. This means that all of our y's, all of the y's are -3. So all of these y's are -3. And then we graph that. Here's my x-axis, my y-axis. I go over 1, down 3. 1, -3. I find 0 and I go down 3. 0, -3. -1, -3. And then I use my straight edge to connect those points. This is the graph for y equals -3. So this is still a linear equation. The solutions form a line. It's just a very special type of linear equation where all of our y's are equal to -3. So this leads me to my next question. Well, what happens when it says graph x is equal to 2? Okay, well, that means all the x's are 2. So in an ordered pair, x comes first, then y. So that means x is 2. X is 2 and x is 2. Because we have to solve this 3 times. But how do I do my positive, my 0, and my negative when all of my x's are 2? Well, let's see what happens when we have a positive here, a 0 here, and a negative here. So when x equals 2, all of my x's are 2's. So it doesn't matter what our y is. The x is always going to be 2. So let's see what that looks like. Here's my x-axis and my y-axis. So this is +2, +1. I'm going to go over 2 and up 1. This is +2, 0. I'm going to go over 2 and up and down 0. And this is +2, -1. So I'm going to use my straight edge and connect these points. And this is the graph for x equals 2. So that's what we're doing today. We're still dealing with linear equations. We're just dealing with very special types of linear equations. We're dealing with y equals -3, in which case all of our y's are -3. And here we're dealing with x equals 2, in which case all of my x's are going to be 2. Okay?